The Lantern Trust is made up of 5 schools in inner city Leeds, so very central. Facilities can often be quite minimal. Little London is the biggest school within the Lantern Trust, and I'm here 2 days a week, Wednesdays and Thursdays. It is delivery of a lot of their PE curriculum. Now they are a trust, they are also a sport cluster within the Rhinos Foundation, so I do their tournaments, any after school clubs they want, try and help them feed into other tournaments around the city as well. Okay, this one you've got a 2-point line, a 5-point line and a 10-point line. Mainstream sports, so you get your football and your rugby, but also, to be honest, the one I've had the most this year is probably gymnastics. It often crops up because teachers are maybe not as confident in that area. So I've done a lot of gymnastics, I've done quite a lot of athletics, quite a lot of basketball, cricket, rounders. Obviously the sports change as the year goes on, as you can start to get outside and use the outdoor space. And now, from now on until the end of the year, the focus will be mainly around athletics, running up to sports days that schools have.
I think that the kids have an absolutely fabulous bond with Tom, not just in year 3, I've seen him doing it throughout the school. The kids are always so energised and enthusiastic when it comes to that time when Tom's coming. I know that he does push them and they absolutely love it. There's so many of them that have been pushed out of the boundaries and they come out the other end of it absolutely brilliant. I know a lot of them have gained a lot of confidence from Tom as well.
Tom's always so professional, and I deal with Gareth sometimes as well, and everything's always smooth. They always, anything you sort of ask and you say, this is, in terms of CPD, the staff have asked for gymnastics like it was at the beginning of this year, and he straight away put that in. Athletics was another one. We said we would like some stuff on dance, and straight away they said, we can point you in the right direction. So they were sort of instantly saying we can partner up with other people as well, so that you're achieving what you need. They obviously, within the sessions, they support the teachers and make sure that the teachers are involved, and all the kids, and everything's always like really high energy, and it's just, Tom's been with us for a long time now, and there's nothing bad to say. They're just brilliant, and like I said, they do the takeover days. They make sure, especially this year, they've done even more, including us into like competitions in the trust, and Tom's really working hard on getting the trust together as well, and making, because again, that was another thing that came upon the audit, that staff said they wanted to make sure that the children were part of more competitions. So Tom's taken that on board and doing his best with all that. Little London have been fantastic. Last year they weren't a cluster with the foundation, they were still their trust, but they weren't a cluster with us. And obviously, as I said, with the competitive sport being an issue, we wanted to bring some of that in, so that's why we made it a cluster. And because of that, 3 out of the 5 schools actually upped how much sport they had from me and how much PE they had from me. Little London being the one that more than doubled the provision. So last year they only had half a day all through the year. They now have 2 days a week all the way through the year. So their quota of sport has gone up massively, and they've used it to the full potential. Really, they're a fantastic school. They get everything in place for you. They're very willing to help out. The kids are fantastic. The staff are brilliant.
It's mostly like it gets your heart beating like fast, and it's good exercising.
I like Tom because he's very energetic, and he comes from one of the best companies, which is Leeds Rhinos.
The kids are just full of it. They want to play sport. Very lively. It's a very vibrant background around here. But Little London, for me, they've been brilliant this year, and they've probably been the real key to this cluster pushing on. And it's they've all come together and they've all moved forward, and it's just going from strength to strength, which is great.
It's inclusive. It is high energy all the time, competitive but fair. He doesn't. It's never like it's about being the best. It's about like being the best you and improving yourself. It's really informative as well. So there's always the links to like healthy living, He does obviously the healthy living sessions as well as the actual PE sessions. I would just say every school should have rhinos.